Welcome to the stream, everyone. How are we doing? Let's get this bad boy updated first. What's up, Matthew? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for joining. Just trying to sort out this browser link so we can have all the flight information here. That's all good. Let's turn this music off. All right. How are we doing? Thank you so much for joining. Let's get this fly started. Let's go to our EFB. Turn that on. With that, we'll go to aircraft services, ground equipment, and connect the GPU. That will then take us to our battery. Turn it on, click here once more to twist it and lock. External power bus can come on. And seatbelt signs on, no smoking signs on. And we'll go through all the flow as we do it. Move the switch to external power. And yeah, for now we'll turn the bleed on. We'll go down to our MCDU, put the airport in, get the GPS location in as well. Cool. We'll go here and get our weight and balance from our flight plan. So we are at Vienna and we're going to be flying to Prague, which is Lima Kilo Papa Romeo. Confirm that. There we go. We have all the information from our flight plan, which is good. Let's go have a look outside. And we do have a choice to connect the jet bridge as well, but we're just gonna pretty much have a look all around the plane. What we'll do, we'll go to aircraft and connect our baggage and catering as well. That will open the baggage and catering doors for us. Oh my God. It's okay. Josh is in the building. Hello Josh, how are you doing? Great to have you. I'm doing good, Josh. I am doing great. How are you doing? Alright, so our flight plan's already in the desired folder where it needs to be. So we're gonna copy everything from that. It should load up the flight plan pretty nicely. That's good to hear, Josh. So yeah, we're gonna put this into company route, and that will load us our flight plan. Activate and execute that. We're gonna go to our departure, and we're gonna take runway 34, I believe. We'll check that in our EFB. Yes, Josh. Yeah, we're flying to Prague. Okay, we're gonna go to electronic EFP, and you can see our flight plan's already loaded up. It's nice to see that it's broken down each section. So yeah. So we'll go to not wait, probably go to EFP, OFP and go down a little bit. Sorry. So there we go. You learn how to set up all bird yet? Pretty much. I think I might struggle to turn on the engines, to be honest. But other than that, I have figured out quite a bit. Alright, so we're taking runway 34 via Lunix 6 Delta. So let's program that in. So 34 Linux 6 Delta and execute that. For our arrival, we are taking runway 30 via Willem for Romeo. So ILS 30. And that is Victor Lima Mike for Romeo. Okay, that's quite weird. It didn't ask me for transition earlier. You've been looking at any guides? There should be a checklist somewhere. I have been looking at guides, and I don't know if there's a checklist somewhere. Is there? Where's the checklist? Is it here? No, that's probably just another book. I don't know. I don't see any checklist. Oh well, it's fine. For now. Alright. Can I open a Navigraph and have a look at our arrival? Plan for Romeo. Yeah, that's it. Cough's really bad. Okay, okay, we can take EFP or in the drop down tabs. I'll check the drop down tabs. I don't see anything in EFP. I will take Oscar Kilo Lima. I'm so sorry about the cough. Wait, I was about to go to aircraft services. God, this cough is gonna kill me. There should be guidance. I didn't see any, to be honest with you. Alright, let's check our legs, see if there's any discontinuity here. Clear that. Yeah, good to go with that as well. Delete the vectors. Don't need them. Alright, we need to fill in this information. We'll go to our EFP. Don't be sorry, mate. You can't help it. Yeah, I'm all good apart from this cough, to be honest. Everything else is fine. Alright, so we're going to be cruising at flight level 180. And winds are 295.8. ISA is -1. Nah, Josh, it's all good, man. Thank you. Alright, so flight level 180. Winds 295 at 8, I believe it was. 205.8, yeah. ISA is -1. Our fuel was 5.6/N, which means manual for some reason. And what's our zero fuel weight? Zero fuel 51.3. Okay, so we'll put that in there. Our reserves are 3. Cost index, we'll leave it at 35. And go to our takeoff data now. 56.9 is our takeoff. What I do need to get though, let's see if we can get the 80s somehow. Okay, Josh, that's fine. Thank you, mate. We'll do inner request. Let's see if any of this gets filled. Oh, that's good. Estimated time is 36 minutes and our departure time is 12:20, which is not the case now, I think. Requests, no. Okay. Okay, we can't request anything else from here, from the looks of things. Okay, so services or this? That's just say estimated time of departure. We'll put that 15:40 probably. Another another 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes maybe. And already given you that. Services, doors, disconnect, blah blah blah. Nav data, it should be all good anyway. Yeah, I don't think we can get the 80s from here. Never mind, we'll just go to our web browser and grab it from this menu here. So QNH is 1013. Winds are 235 knots and temperature is 22. Let's go to our performance. Flying out of Vienna, runway 34. Conditions right, flaps optimum. Winds are 235. Temperature is 22. QNH 1013. Takeoff weight will do 60,000. Enter that and let's calculate. So, flaps pour 4.5, cell temp is 50, V1 141, VR 146, and V2 155. Okay. Let's set the flaps first. $4.5. There we go, set that here. Hello Sandra, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining. And we need to do the cell temp here. So we go here, turn this off, and then we can go down and go to Takeoff Flex and set the temperature at 50. There we go. So that's all set. And have we got our fuel? Yes, we do. So we'll go up here, turn all the fuel pumps on. That's what I've been told. And then we'll run our APU on as well. Hold it down for a few seconds. Alright. APU should be coming on soon, which is just here. We'll clear the air cars and cabin messages. Okay, so we can lock the cockpit door as well. And yeah, as you can see, APU is coming on. Nice, man. I love this aircraft, but it's bloody hard to fly. Okay, 141, 146, and 155. Let's put that in. 146 and 151. That was it, wasn't it? 155, sorry, not 151. Alright, that's all done. Go to our legs menu. Just trying to set the camera a little bit better. Alright, so we're gonna select the speed of 155 actually. There we go. And our runway heading for this airport is what? Right, so runway heading for 34 is... Sorry, I'm back. No worries, Josh, it's all good. 339. So we'll put that in the heading. 339. There we go. We'll set our initial altitude to 10,000. There we go. YouTube doesn't allow you to listen in background. Yeah, you have to pay for that bloody thing. Alright, so APU is on. APU gen can come on. And with that, I'm trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything else. We'll turn the air conditioning on as well. And yeah, we'll leave this to auto. Bleed is on. And we'll go down and turn, open these valves, and that should give us some nice air coming in. Okay, I'm trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything else. Rudder control menu, left and right, hydraulic pressure is low. Okay, we'll set the hydraulic pressure as well. And while we do that, we'll set the position lights on, and hydraulic pressure is just there, so we'll turn this on as well. There we go. How did you download the aircraft? It downloads the setup file from Mad Dog, and then that's how you download it. Okay, just gonna make sure that we have everything we need here. Zoom in a bit. And also we need to set our trim, which is 0.6. So we'll set that to here. There we go. So trim is set. Yeah, you need a serial number and everything, yes. Okay, I'm just trying to think that I'm not forgetting anything else here. Left and right gen is off, emergency lights can be on, parking brakes are on, flight recorder is off, centrifugal pressure is low, that's fine, pitot heat will turn that on. Okay, so let's hope it's more than one use. Lol Josh, not sure if you should be saying that. Alright, so we're gonna be facing right. Alright, just right here. Request pushback.
This is ground. Stand by.
We'll turn the flight director on as well for us.
Okay, sir. The bypass bin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Alright, so the aircraft is being lifted. With that, we'll
We are cleared for
turn
start.
our anti-collision lights on as well.
Cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
And let's hope we can release the
Parking brakes are
park.
released.
There we go.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
So this is the part where I struggle usually. So we're going to turn the bleed off for engine start only. We're going to go to APU power and system B, start pumps on. Yeah, this is what it was doing before as well. So I did something like that. No, okay. I'm trying to remember what I did because it did work. Da, 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 da. I am trying to remember what I did for it to turn on. Any of you have any idea? Da, 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 da. I know it was something to do here that I did and it turned on. No, okay.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brakes set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Okay. I really need to know what needs to be done here.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side.
Such a pain, this. This
Holding
is
position
a
waiting for visual.
pain.
Thank you and goodbye.
Air condition, no. Trying to remember what I did for it to turn on. easily. It just came on. Oh, galley. I think that's what it was. You're back, Josh. Nice, because I'm struggling to turn the plane on, like always. Just trying to... Oh, yes. It's with the flipping wheel. So the wheel of your mouse, that's what flicks the switch rather than the button. So there you go. We'll double click this for it to unlock. So this needs to go to 20 and then we can introduce fuel. There we go. One thing I've realized, right? I don't think there's an engine animation. Look, they look pretty still. No, Josh, it's all good. I figured it out. I figured it out. There's no animation in on the engines for them to start. So yeah, that's one thing they need to focus on. Alright, so engine number 2 is on. We'll flick the switch back up and turn engine number 1 on, or left engine. Same thing here. What does this say? Rudder travel unrestricted. Okay, fine. Wait for 20% before we introduce fuel in there. There we go. So our engine number 1, or left engine, is coming up as well. Nice. We can set our flaps to 4.5. There we go. That's set. You do have a couple of nice views there. Okay. Turn the landing lights on. Nose lights to dim. And go upstairs. We can get rid of the bus and get the electricity to our left engine. APU can come off. Heat can go to captain. And what's it saying? Let's start all open. There we go. Parking brakes on, central fuel, that can come off as well. And yeah, we're looking good to go, ladies and gents. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done. We can flick the ignition switch to off, and start pump can go off as well. Alright. Release parking brakes. Let's get our taxi going. It's weird how the cabin volume is still low even though when you're inside the cabin as well. It's gonna follow our taxi on here as well. Yeah, we can take the next right, I believe, or maybe we cannot. Can we? Let's have a look. I'm sure we should be able to. Yeah, we can. We'll take right here. Overshot a little bit. Rudder is either very sensitive or not sensitive at all in this. Does your whole family have cough? Pretty much. That's where I got it from. And yeah, before you say no, it's not COVID. We've done tests and everything. Yeah, man, cough is really sucks, to be honest with you. It's quite bad in terms of it's chesty and everything, you know. I forgot to help with rudder. Yeah, it's all good. Maybe afterwards, Josh. It's all good, man. So yeah, as you can see, we're gonna go, taxi all the way down on Echo and take Bravo 12 for takeoff. Before takeoff, we'll turn the auto throttle and everything on. Bloody hell, I'm zooming down. So yeah, ladies and gents, if you're new to the stream, please make sure you hit that like and the subscribe button. Helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm and everything. Your drivers are bugged again. I'd say just sell that graphics card and get an Nvidia one, to be honest with you, because Nvidia has been working great for me, even though my graphics card is not as powerful as yours. Yeah, it's been working great for me. I'd say get an Nvidia graphics card. Listen to this roar of these engines. No, the prices are kind of coming down, to be honest with you. Prices are pretty nice right now. Alright, so nose lights to take off. And we'll also get our strobe lights on. And yeah. Go down here. get our oops, oh my god. See, you need to pay attention here. Oh god. Just trying to get the chroma on and chrono on, and this is what happens. I'm gonna get it on properly before I do anything. Alright, anyway, let's go. Let's align with the runway quickly. Alright, ladies and gents, enjoy the takeoff. Auto throttle can come on. Full power. Nose down until 80 knots. You'll hear the call out as well. Alright. You can see how rudder is like really sensitive. V1, rotate. Faster rate, and we'll get the gear up. Bye bye, Vienna. Until next time, buddy. Alright, nav can come on, and we'll go Vienna on, autopilot on. Forgot. Oh. There we go. Making that nice turn. Okay. Why is it doing that? Where is the altitude? There we go. I forgot to click the altitude button, otherwise we were in the ground in no time. That's looking all good though. Let's go outside. It's super loud outside though. Beautiful plane, man. It's definitely a handful to fly, but once you get hold of it, it's a beautiful plane to fly. Alright, what we're gonna do, plug in 18,000 feet for our cruise altitude. Sounds are really quiet on stream. No, it's not the stream, it's the sound itself on this plane. I mean, if you can see, the sounds are quite high on here. Let me see. If I show you, if I go outside, sounds are really loud. I can show you my OBS. Look, sounds are quite loud. Can increase it a little bit more. I think this should be okay. But you know, the inside the cockpit is absolutely silent. So I think there are two things to work on right now by the developers. One is the sound, inside the cockpit, you know, all the ambient sounds and stuff. And the second one is in the animation of the engines. There's no animation on the engines right now. let's zoom out a little bit now. As you can see, it gives you top climb and everything as well, so that's good to see. Summary conditions. Yes, I am Muslim, and my Eid was really good. It was yesterday, and today, and tomorrow, 3 days. But oops, need to retract my flaps. Forgot to do that. So yeah, Eid was really good. It was yesterday. Had a lot of food and stuff. So yeah, enjoyed myself quite a bit.
Slats retracted.
One thing I forgot to do is set my auto brake to RTO. Need to keep an eye on that when I'm about to land. Yeah, Josh, it's quite fun. We'll turn the data on so it can show us the altitude and stuff that it needs to be on. If I'm not wrong, is this the wind direction? I think it is the wind direction, isn't it? "10,000 feet, landing lights can come off. Go upstairs, seatbelt signs off, and no smoking signs off as well." I forgot to turn this off actually. There we go. So yeah, ladies and gents, like I said, if you're new to the stream, please make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out. I mean, look how realistic they try to make it. If you look at the contrails, they made them quite dark as well, just to show like the pollutiveness or pollution of this plane. I do love the livery of it though. Livery is quite nice. As you can see, we're about to be on our top of climb pretty soon. We can go to a landing as well and try to complete the landing information. If you go to our weather, for Prague. That's 1015. Winds are 11 knots out of 20 degrees and temperature is 18. So 11 knots of winds, 18 degrees temperature, and QNH is 1015. So plug that in. And our landing weight, we can check that here. Where would they have it? Probably here. No, it doesn't show it. Never mind, we can grab it from our flight plan here. So landing weight 54.5 or 54.6. Okay, 54.6. So we'll need flaps 28 from the looks of it, and the speed will be 137 for flaps 28. We are nicely on our cruise level now. Alright, there we go. So mic should be okay now. So like I was saying, just on our cruise right now. We should be descending down pretty soon. We'll check when can we be descending. So to top a descent, 71 nautical miles. And good thing is, like, once you have an altitude selected, it descends automatically, so you don't really need to worry about that. We've been up for 15 minutes, so yes, that's pretty good. So you've got these panel lights as well. This plane is pretty detailed in terms of study level and stuff as well. What was the master warning for? And if you zoom in, then we can see right here. Over top of the descent and stuff like that. So everything's pretty nicely programmed in. As you can see, it's pretty quiet in there. There's hardly any plane or engine noise. I think that's one thing they need to work on. But overall, we've got nicely modeled cabin here. So this is what I was talking about. No engine animation at all. What we can do, we can set the altitude down to 4,000, and once we hit top of descent, he'll start descending automatically. And our top of descent is 37 nautical miles, which is in about 5 minutes from now. So once again guys, if you're new to the stream, please make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. Do appreciate the support, and thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me. As you can see, we can zoom in a bit more, and our top of the center is just there. Sorry, there we go. Just before Cannock, that's where we're gonna start descending. And I have done descending down to 4,000 feet, which will be our initial point for ILS approach. We're gonna have to obviously do the ILS frequency as well as the heading course for the runway, otherwise the ILS won't work on here. So yeah, once again guys, if you're new to the stream, please make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. Appreciate the support, and thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me. So yeah, we'll pull up our navigraph and we'll go to our arrival airport. We're going to be doing ILS 30. So heading course is 303 degrees, and our ILS DME or ILS frequency, sorry, is 109.5. So put that in there, and that's 303. There you go, 303. I think you should be able to check that even here. So 109.5, 303. But obviously for it to work properly, you do need to have it programmed into your FMC here, or your pedestal, wherever it's called, the top. There you go, 303, 109.5. That's all programmed. We'll do the heading 303 as well, which is our runway heading. One thing, we're pretty much in line with our runway and stuff, so once we get close we can arm the VOR lock and ILS. And this one, you know, you'll be able to see that the localizer will appear here, and glide slope will appear like a little square box will appear here. Total distance to go, you can go to progress, and it's 55 nautical miles. We'll zoom in a bit more, and yeah, as you can see, top of the descent is pretty close now. There you go. It's gonna start descending now. We can arm the speed brake. Gonna get flight recorder on standby so we can start recording. Just having a look at this waypoint here. We might need to delete this. F304. Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot better. We'll also go to our decision altitude, and decision height is 200. Decision altitude is 1430. MCD messages drag required, so we'll do that. We'll give it drag as much as possible. I think we might be a bit short here, you know. We might be a bit short. $10,000 in. There's a runway there. So what I'm gonna do heading. I'm gonna go into heading mode because we are definitely a bit too high right now. I'm gonna do speed down to 210 knots. Yeah, we're definitely high. Don't know how we miscalculated the top of the center. We can
Slats extended.
take off flaps to 5. Don't know why the altitude is not going down. So yeah guys, once again, if you're new to the stream, please make sure you hit that like and the sub button. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much for coming out. And yeah, we've got our flight programmed, but we just came a bit too high. Just configuring it back again. Got our speed brake fully armed, fully extended, sorry. We also need to set our brakes to medium. As you can see, we below the glide, above the glide slope, so that's going to come in place. I'm gonna turn left heading 040 degrees. And with that we'll try to capture the localizer and glide slope again. Okay, our speed's gone quite a bit. We need us, so we're gonna do FMS override. Hopefully try to bring the speed down. Alright, gonna arm our viewer lock. There you go. Speed's coming down nicely as well. Gonna hit nav. I think somewhere down the line we were definitely overspeeding. We just couldn't see it. .38 miles to go, or 37 now. don't know which DME is this one got, but okay. Mm, probably wanted to go a bit more to the left before we can configure it fully. Alright, so lock screen. We'll click on ILS now. And yeah, so far so good. Right, okay. So we need to get rid of that waypoint there. There we go. So 14 miles to go. There's our runway just there. Glide slope on track. That's good to see. And we can go down to speed 180 knots. What's going on with speed? Why is speed not coming down? We'll get the gear down. Why is speed going up?
Gear down. 300.
It was really weird for speed to go up like that. I think speed was 137. I'm gonna have a look once more. 133 for flaps, 28. Okay, well, looks like speed's just gone up, so this should be interesting. Just trying to remember if I'm getting anything else. Seatbelt signs on. Spoilers and flaps extended. Yes, I know. I'm trying to get the speed to come back, and it's not coming down at all. Why is the speed not coming down, man? Come on. Alright, my throttle. I'm gonna kill the engines completely. I guess it's gonna be a very high speed descent. I have to pull up a little bit. Oops.
Flaps 15.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Flaps 28.
Come on.
10,
Flaps 40.
Alright. Oh, bloody hell.
2 in reverse.
Reverse is... Oh god. Oh,
Reverse lights.
bloody hell, that was some approach, man. Right, slow it right down. Do 20 knots and we'll take this. Whew. What the hell was that? Alright, I'm gonna go flap 0 and yeah, we'll request our taxi for gates as well. Just park at one of these ones here. Wow, that was something else. We've got plenty of more action coming up because we're going to fly back to Vienna in a minute. So you guys can wait for that. If you are new to the stream, please make sure you hit that like and that sub button. I do appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me. So yeah, very fun and dangerous approach, and we forgot to oh, for God's sake, we forgot to do recording, guys. We forgot to do our recording. Alright, we're gonna set the parking brakes up. And what we are gonna do, I didn't even check my landing rate. What was the landing rate? Was it just now? Minus 197, that's not too bad. We definitely need to do better than that. But anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go do our flight plan quickly, and you guys can just hang about for now. This. No, that's not the case. Okay, so let's set this departure. And yeah, ladies and gents, we're gonna set up another flight now. Alright, so we're currently at our gate, which is 28. We've got a couple of options. We can select a jetway to connect to us. So fuel and catering is going to be done now. We're going to go inside and turn our EFB on so we can start our planning. Okay, so we're going to go to weight and balance, and actually I forgot to do one thing. I'm going to have to download the flight plans into the correct folders here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we're going to do that, and ACARS. There we go. Now we can import the flight plan. Lima Kilo Papa Romeo, and we're going to Lima Oscar Whiskey. Confirm that. There you go. That is our flight fuel and zero fuel weight, etc. Does all of that for us. What we're going to do, go to ground and connect. GPU is already connected, so that's good to see. Going to go to our electronic EFBR, and okay, we've got all of that, which is good. Let's go upstairs and turn our battery on. Autopilot's on, seatbelt signs on, and we'll turn the logo lights on as well. And we'll have a look. Turn it to standby. Click this button to turn it off. Okay, we'll leave the rest as it is for now. We'll come back to it once we have everything set up. Gonna give EFB some time, the MCDUs some time to turn on. Gonna go to aircraft services and we'll start boarding as well. 162 passengers on board. Let's get our GPS location. Lima Kilo Papa Romeo. Gate is 28. Let's see if it's got that 28, not 28. Yeah, it doesn't have that in database for some reason. Let's go to our route, and we're going to be Lima Kilo Papa Romeo to Lima Oscar Whiskey. Stick that into company route. There we go. We're going to be taking runway 30. Put that in there. Activate and execute that. Right, so let's go to EFB and so our wind is 302 at 9 knots. ISA is +0. We're going to be cruising at altitude 170, and zero fuel weight is 52.6. Okay, so we'll go down here. We'll go to our departure and arrival. We're going to be taking 30. Yeah, that's right. And we're going to be taking VOS 3 November, and arrival is 34 via Linux 6 Whiskey. VOS 3 November, where are you? There you go. Put that in there, and we'll go to arrival, set that up. So we're going to be taking ILS 34 that will be Lennox 6 whiskey. Yeah, there we go. Gonna have a look in our Navigraph and see what we're dealing with. Gonna have to make it bigger. There you go. Lennox 3 whiskey, 6 whiskey. We'll come back to Nerdu. Okay, where's the ILS gone? Yes. Alright, just gonna execute that and don't take any wires. We'll go to our legs. Check that we have everything as required. Yeah, looks good. We'll go to our perf and fill in all these details in it. Once again, guys, if you are new to the stream, please make sure you do hit that like button and that subscribe button. Thank you so much for coming out and watching the stream. Alright, we'll go here. So 0 fuel weight 52.6, 302 on 9 and plus 0. Okay. 52.6, sorry. And cruising at flight level 170. Cruise wind 302 degrees at 9 knots. Eyesight is 0. Alright, so we'll go to our flight plan and get the reserves. Fuel is 6.3 tons and the reserves are 33 tons. So 3.3 here. And fuel was, what was the fuel? 6.3. Alright, so 6.3 /n. We'll leave the cost index as it is, and then we'll go to takeoff. Performance, Lima Kilo Papa Romeo. Runway is 30. At this point we're gonna go to here and get our ATIS, so that will be Lima Kilo Papa Romeo, and winds are 6 knots at 030 degrees, temperature 17, QNH 1015. 030, 6 knots. Temperature 17, QNH 1015. And total takeoff weight is, what's our takeoff weight? 58.6, okay. So 58,600. Calculate that. Flap 6, cell temperature of 50 degrees, and V1 137, VR 142, V2 151. So we'll plug that in here. See, I've forgotten already. 137, 142, 151. 137, 140, and VR is 151. V2, sorry, 151. We'll also go up here and turn this off. Sorry, what am I doing? Takeoff flex is 50, so we'll do that. Now we can shut it off. While that happens, we'll turn our fuel pumps on and we'll turn our APU on as well. Alright, so gonna wait for APU to run. APU starter is on. So that's all done. We'll go to our legs. Make sure there's no discontinuity. Alright, so that looks all good. We'll also set our flaps, which was 6 for today. There we go. Do the same here. Flap 6 is set. And looks like the trim is just between 6 and 5. So just there. Alright. So trim is set. Let's see how boarding's doing. I think boarding should be, yeah, boarding's done. We'll close this, go to our ground power. Before we do that, we'll need to turn the APU bus on. Move this to APU, that's fine. Ground power can disconnect. Alright. Turn the external power bus off. And we'll turn this on for now so we can warm the cabin a little bit, because you know it seems to be getting cold here. Alright, there we go. Close the flight cockpit door. And we'll go down here, turn the position lights on, anti-collision lights on, because we're about to get our pushback. And we'll also turn the, because as you can see hydraulic pressure is low, so we need to turn that on here. Auxiliary and transition hydraulic pressures on. There we go. Double click this for it to unlock. Flight director on. Speed 151. And we'll go down here, altitude 170, which is our final cruise altitude. So yeah, once again guys, if you are new to the stream, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. There you go. We need to set the barrel, which is 1015. That's set up. Our speeds are down here, which is good, and this is our normal altimeter. Navigation displays down here. Chrono and everything is just there. Okay, cool. What we can do now, we can ask for the pushback. We're going to be pushing back to... Actually, before that happens, let me make sure that we're going to be pushing back to the correct side. Yeah, we need to be pushing back to the to the left.
Cockpit to ground.
Because push back.
This is ground. Stand by.
Okay. We also need to move our auto brakes to takeoff. Master caution can off because we don't really need that.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors
One
and
thing with
hatches closed and
takeoff,
all ground
guys,
equipment is removed.
when you're doing the takeoff,
parking
I mean
brakes
not
are
the
set.
takeoff,
You may
for
lift.
engine start.
Parking
These
brake
switches
set.
do
Lifting
engine
the
start,
aircraft.
but make sure you use your mouse wheel to drag them on and off. The click button would never work for these.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brake
Parking
release.
brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Alright, so engine's about to start. So what we can do, turn the bleed to off. And turn system to B. Start pump on. And start engine number 2 first, or right engine. And you can see the N2 is rising. Once it hits 20%, we'll introduce the fuel to our engine number 2. There we go. So this should rise up now. You can hear the engine start up better once you're outside because internally they need to improve the sounds quite a bit at the moment.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
So parking brakes are
Parking brake
set.
set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. You may disconnect.
So our engine
Okay,
number
sir,
2 starts
cleared
up.
to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good
Close
flight.
this and start
Holding
our
position
engine
waiting for
number
the visual.
1.
Thank you and goodbye.
Same with this one. Wait for N1 to rise, or N2 to rise, sorry. And then we can introduce the fuel. $19 and there comes 20. So yeah guys, make sure you highlight that there is no engine animation for starting it up, which is really weird. They should have thought about that. So far I noticed 2 things with this plane. Internal ambient sounds are very low, very low, and the engine animation, there's no engine animation for it to turn on and off. So we'll go down here, set our flaps. Thankfully there's flaps animation, which is good. And if you look here, we need flaps 6 and they are set for takeoff, so that's good. Yeah, so with that we can move the power to our engine voltage or DC direct bus voltage, I don't know. Turn the APU gen off, and APU can go off as well. Turn the center pump off because there's nothing in them. Captain heat can come on, emergency lights armed, and left start valve open, so we'll shut that off. Parking brakes are on and they will go off now. There we go. Alright, ladies and gents, we're gonna be starting our taxi now. Let's rise the power to you, about N1 to 40%. There we go. Actually, we can turn these lights on as well, and anti-collision lights are on, position lights are on, so that's fine. Rudder is quite sensitive in this plane at some instance, so yeah, just be careful when you're doing all of that. We can take this left right here. Something's definitely going on with the Microsoft servers, because they keep disconnecting when I have really good connection. I feel like this is an uphill. Beautiful pairway scenery for Prague. So yeah guys, once again, if you're new to the stream, please hit that like and that subscribe button. So we're gonna taxi out all the way to the runway down this way here. So there you go. This is our taxi. We're on Lima right now. Oops. Can't get distracted with this. Mate, so sorry I had to help Mom out with something. No worries, Josh, it's all good. You didn't miss much. It was a very high speed landing at like 220 knots. Yeah, the plane just wouldn't slow down, don't know why. Yeah, I'm heading back to Vienna now. Alright, nose lights can come on, and we'll turn our strobe lights on as well. There we go, strobes on. Alright, we're gonna get our chrono on. It's a bit of an uphill, so have to give the plane a bit of a push. Alright, auto throttle can come on. Alright, ladies and gents, enjoy the takeoff. I don't know what's the warning she's giving. Oh god. There's too many distraction there was. Obviously there's a lot of functions that you need to get used to, and I'm not used to all of them. That's why sometimes it gets a bit distracting. V1 rotate.
Positive rate.
Faster rate. And gear up.
Gear up. Lights out.
Alright, so we've got nav and autopilot on, VNav on.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't
Um,
sink.
There we go. Nav. Why is nav not being engaged? What the hell? Look at that VNav speed. Why is nav not being engaged? What the heck? Oh, okay, that's weird. Not an interception track. What is that? What is going on? Well, that's a bit of a... Yeah, I don't know why I didn't want to follow that plan. We'll get the flaps to
Flaps
0. Go away. I want to understand. Really can't understand what's going on with this plane right now. Stupid heading. Mm, 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 mm.
Flat over speed. Flat over speed. Flat over speed.
Shoot,
Slats retracted.
I thought everything was done. Alright, so trying to figure out a few things with this plane at the moment. One is, why is it not following the why is it not following the nav? And second is the altitude is climbing very slow right now. Very slow. Let's see if this next trick will work or not. There we go, finally. It's gone on to nav rather than heading select. You might see a weird camera angle, I'm just trying to hide my family, that's all. So yeah guys, if you're new to the stream, please make sure you hit that like and the subscribe button. That'll be a massive support, thank you so much. So we're gonna go to our arriving runway, which is 34. So it's 339 and ILS is 108.1. 108. 331 is the heading code for the runway. 339, sorry, not one. There we go. Do the same on this side. There we go, 339 set. Make sure it's the same in here as well. 340, 339, pretty similar. We're going to be doing flaps 28 to 137 knots. Okay, cool. Let's do our landing config. So we're going to be landing at Vienna. Runway 34, condition is dry. We'll get the ATIS quickly. ATIS for Vienna is there. Cool. ATIS, we have 1013 QNH, temperature is 21 and winds are 4 knots at 200. So 200, 4 knots of winds, temperature is 21 and 1013. Landing weight, okay, we'll quickly check that. That is 56.1. 56,100. Let's calculate that. There you have it. So 139 for 28 flaps for landing and plus 5, so that's 144. We're gonna start our descent now. I don't know why the altitude is not going down. Is there something else we need to do? There we go. That should do it. This stupid thing keeps disconnecting. If we go to direct intercept, that tells us what. No, it doesn't actually. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna arm the speed brakes. That's set to medium, that's good. We're gonna extend the speed brake. QNH 1013, that's fine. Right, 10,000 feet. Get the landing lights on. Nose lights are already on. Seatbelt signs on. Got the music off for a bit now. We'll take the speed down to 210 knots, and the heading will set 339. There we go. So yeah, like I said, speed's coming down nicely. We need to be configured quite early for this one. We don't want to make the same mistake that we did for last approach, where the speed was way too high for us. Once again, guys, if you're new to the stream, please make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. That helps me a lot, helps the stream a lot. So yeah, do appreciate that. There's our airport just there, flying past it now.
Stabilizer motion.
Gonna go heading select. That'll become slightly easier to intercept everything once we're nicely on the approach. For God's sake, I'm sick of this thing. Keep popping up. Alright, we're gonna go down to 185 knots. Hopefully that that will bring the speed down. Got the speed, arm brake speed, speed's armed as well. Don't know why the speed's not coming down. Am I doing something wrong? Why is the speed not coming down? I'm gonna get a bit of flaps in, see if that helps in any way. See, the speed's coming down straight away once we put the flaps in. I'm gonna go heading. Hit localizer.
2500.
Altitude.
17 miles to go to our waypoint.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oops. I'm the ground spoilers. So for God's sake, can you just leave us alone, please? Lock is in. We'll go to ILS now.
Stabilizer motion.
Gonna get the speed to increase a little bit for us. There you go, there's our airport. Glide slope in. We can start our recording as well. Nine miles to go.
2500.
And get the gear out. Oh, for God's sake, this thing. Oh, please, what the heck is this now? Why can't I click? Oh, for God's sake, man, that thing just didn't want to go. Alright, we can go down to 144. (136 plus 5), so 141, sorry.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 20.
Flaps 28.
Flaps 28, okay. Ladies and gents, enjoy the arrival. We'll disconnect autopilot at no. There's no flaps 40 because we're only doing flaps 28 landing. Or does it want us to do flaps 40? 127. That will be 132. We'll do flaps 40 landing actually. 1000's coming up. We're nicely on the glide slope.
Northbound.
There you go. Autopilot disconnected. Have to input quite a lot of
Glide slow. 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 Glide slow.
Oop,
Glide slow.
oops,
Glide
oops,
slow.
oops, oops,
Glide
oops.
slow. Glide
Come
slow.
on, we
Glide
can
slow.
do this.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide
Oh
slow.
god, oh
Glide
not
slow.
you again.
Glide slow. 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 300.
Definitely doing something wrong.
30. 20. 10.
Reverse is in.
2 in reverse.
I think my yoke settings need to be done for this as well.
60 knots.
60 knots, reverse is stowed. Manual braking. Well, very hard landing, but welcome to Vienna, nonetheless, ladies and gents. Still need to understand how we can improve the yoke input in it. We'll leave everything on for now for the replay. What we can get on is our APU. Our APU starter is running. We can park at any of these gates here. Turn the APU gen on. We'll park up at one of these gates here and then we'll watch the replay as well. Hopefully there's a free gate here. Oh, we can squeeze in this one here. Parking brake on. Let's have a look at the replay, ladies and gents, and then we will stop our flight for today.
Gear up, lights out.
2500.
Alright, ladies and gents, enjoy the replay, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you so much for joining.